Okay, it's time to start our day, eh? You ready to start our day? Will we go out? Let's go out. Let's go outside. Hey, we go outside, we will. Okay, he's watching here. He sees the door. Here we go now. There you go. That makes life a little easier, eh? Oh, here, let me get you some new water. Hey, that's dirty old water. My God, that's dirty. What the heck happened? How did that get so dirty? The raccoons were probably into it. I dump the water every night because I don't want the raccoons in it. But I think I didn't do that last night. So, all right, here we go now. All right. Let me bring it back now. There we go. Hey, we get you your water. There you go. Hey, there you go. See, now he's happy. He got his water. Yeah. All right. I got to figure out what we're going to do here. I think I'm going to have some of my bread that I like that I didn't have any of yet. I think so. There it is over here. I heard a mouse rooting around in here last night, so I moved the bread over to the toolbox. Oh, it's kind of bizarre, the things we have to do here, but whatever works, I guess, eh? But I want to have some bread. I haven't had any bread. I bought this loaf and I kind of half forgot about it. Alright. Best before September the 14th, it says. Alright. I didn't want a mouse getting my bread. I thought if some mouse gets my bread, I'm going to be very upset. It's going to make me cry like a little baby. Like a baby with a poopy diaper cries. That's what I'll be crying like. Alright, now, here we go. Let's cut this bread. We're going to cut the bread. There we go now. I bought this set of knives one time, I believe at Walmart in Ottawa. I think it was at a Walmart store in Ottawa that I bought these. Although I may be wrong. It might have been a Zellers store in Ottawa. It was a long time ago. But a guy was doing a demonstration of these knives, and he was cutting cutting the hammerhead up with them and everything else. And I thought it was quite a set of knives, and it was $28 for the set. And I had just sold a load of scrap metal, so my pockets were full of money. I had about $600 in my pocket. This is back when scrap metal was still good. Yeah, I kind of think it was a Zellers store in Ottawa. Zellers is no longer a thing, though. We no longer have Zellers stores in Canada. That company is now done. But that was a Canadian chain of department stores anyway. Damn it all anyway. Here we go. Yeah. Oh. Alright. That was a Canadian chain of department stores. Zellers was. And, but anyway, the guy, was $28 for a set of knives, and he got a lot of knives with it. And they seemed to be high quality. Plus, they actually gave you additional knives that you could either keep or give away as gifts. Basically, what you got was 2 sets of the knives for $28. That's what you got. So, because of that, I bought them. because I had like $600 in my pocket, and it looked like a good deal, and so I bought them. And they have turned out to be a good deal. I'm actually quite impressed with them. They've stayed sharp. I gave the other knives away. I gave a bunch of them to my mother, actually, and she tells me that her knives are still really sharp, that they've lasted really well too. And they'd be about 30 years old now, I guess, these knives. So I can't complain. I got a good deal. That doesn't often happen in this world, that you get a good deal. Although back in the 90s, when this was, it was still not unheard of. This could still happen. Nowadays, it's really rare. Good deals are rare as hen's teeth. You know, anybody who knows about hens knows how rare hen's teeth are. Yeah. Oh, what did I do? Okay, well, I don't need a second knife. There we go. Anyway, I got to get ready and go to work, because work is something that I do sometimes. I'm not just a hobo who doesn't work, I'll tell you that. Not a bum. I'm a hobo, but I'm not a bum. I will work. Yes. I actually enjoy working. I'd sooner be working than sitting at camp here trying to figure out what I'm going to be doing, how I'm going to survive with no money. Working seems like a better option to me anyway. Alright, I gotta get another margarine open here. We're out of margarine, but we're not really, because I have 2 more tubs of it. I bought a bunch when it was on sale. Plus, these make great containers. So yeah, there is that too. They got it sealed up here so the terrorists can't poison it or whatever. In the meantime, the company that makes all this food poisons it, and I can't get it open. Here it is, sealed up like Fort Knox. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to have to take my teeth and bite on it. My teeth that are all broken. There we go. Okay, now. That worked. Alright. There we go now. Anyway, let's smear this on here. The companies that make all this food put poison in it, of course, but since the Tylenol scare back in the 1980s to get everything all sealed up, you know, some nut laced a bunch of Tylenol capsules with poison and put them back on the shelf in a drugstore somewhere in the United States. That happened back in the 1980s. So now everything is sealed up tight as a drum. And you got to have an engineering degree and a full set of tools to get into it. Yeah. Alrighty. I dropped the lid from my pop into the litter box yesterday, so that's why there's no lid on the pop. There'll be no fizz in it either, but that's okay. That's alright. We'll cope. There are worse predicaments to find oneself in. Yeah, it still tastes good. Now we'll add some new stuff. I had quite a time yesterday. When I was leaving for work yesterday, I discovered Rocky had upset his litter box all over the floor. You got to have a lot of upper body strength to handle these big bottles. Anyway, when he was getting out of it, he must have caught the edge of it with his foot or something and tipped it. So there was poop and litter all over the floor here. I had to clean up. I'm going to put the lid on it here now. Alright. And there's Rocky. Okay, now then. It was an accident, and accidents happen, and they usually happen at the most inconvenient time, which is what happened yesterday. Hi, Rocky. He's a good boy, my Rocky. He is that. Okay, now. Oh, you know what? Look at all the ants, eh? Look at all the damn ants. Yeah. Oh, you get away from my bread, you. Put that up there and hope it doesn't fall down. I'm going to get your cage out for you, so you can have a nap in there if you want to later. Yeah, here we go. Yeah. Hey, you're kind of in the way, but that's okay. We'll work around you. Ah, my goodness. All right. Here we go now. Huh. There you go, Rocky. There's your cage. I'm not taking you anywhere in it today, so it'll just be a day when you can hang out in there if you wish to. So don't worry, we're not going anywhere today. Well, I'm going somewhere, but you're not. You're going to stay here and hold down the fort like you usually do, and not have to deal with veterinarians and vehicles on the road and lunging dogs and barking and carrying on. Mhm. Mhm. He likes that. You have a rest in there, he will. Mhm. Well, the bread isn't quite as fresh as I like it, but then I did forget about it, so. Mhm. Mhm. All right. Well, anyway, we'll see y'all later.